This piece right here. For those of you who don't know, I am a domestic violence survivor. And I was in a relationship that was very violent. And a lot of people think that, abusive relationships are only physical, and they're not. They can be verbal, emotional, sexual, physical, all of the above. So I was in a very, very abusive relationship. Someone who abused me physically, mentally, emotionally, and sexually at times. So this is a piece that came to my spirit, during that time of my life. And I wrote it. And it's a piece that saved my life, along with a book that I had read several times that a friend of mine by the name of Roger Lewis Kennedy, he's an author of a book called My Spouse Made Me Rich. And when I read that book over and over and over again, it is what gave me the strength to actually write the poem called Runaway Slave. And it's true to my life. Anything that you ever hear me speak up on the mic is true to my life. It is a true testament to what I went through, how I overcame it, how I got out of it, and the whole nine. So for those of you women who are in relationships with men that punch you in the eye, or you're over there kicking him in the rib, sending him to jail, he's sending you to jail, you guys calling the police on one another, he's spitting in your face, he may be pulling your hair out, he may be forcing sex up on you, any of those things, that is abuse, and you are nothing more than a slave to a master. Okay, so this piece right here, I wrote it because it's true. It's true. It was my true life at that moment in time. So I hope you guys like it. And I'm sure that somebody can, fill me on this piece right here. Okay. It's called Runaway Slave. Okay. He pretends to be my friend just to get in, and then he stabs me in the back. So all apologize for cats that act like that. I guess he's intimidated by my strong womanhood, born into female empowerment, misunderstood, no good, so he takes his frustration out on me. Now for that, we all know true love could never be. He pushes me up against the wall. I would land wherever I would fall, out for help I could never call, praying to myself, God, just take my life. If this is what I have to go through just to be a girlfriend, who in the hell wants to be a wife? Well, I guess my kids will just be bastards twice. So how I used to love him, asleep, steadily dreaming, awoke to his beatings, crying and screaming. Now I'm pregnant, forced to terminate the demon in his semen. Oh, please overstand. I had to break the vicious cycle. Halloween scared me to death, and so did Michael. This is real, my story, my life. Oh, please overstand. I grew up in a single-parent home that didn't exist of any man, so I had to learn on my own up till I was grown. Damn, I'm asking you, just be easy on me. Yet I was still sleeping with the enemy, homie, a prisoner, my home, a piece of property, he owned me. And though he never lashed me across the back, still he would attack, mentally and emotionally. As a matter of fact, it was worse when he would hit me with his fist or a smack. My pain tells the story. This poem is what he did for me. Gave me the strength to give God the glory. Now come in peace and walk fearless streets, knowing no one man or woman can defeat thou blessings that have been bestowed upon me, thou missions to be complete. And although he could bruise me, he could not move me. My life was like a horror movie. Prescription drugs were much more soothing, but now my poetry replaces the pills. I'm a living, breathing testimony at will. I tell my story because it's real. Ladies, I've taken the beatings for all of you, so these are some things you won't have to go through, and these are some things you don't have to do. Worship no man. He is not your master. Erase the pain and fill it with laughter. Godspeed will soon come after. Be saved, be brave, and run away. Slave. Peace out, y'all.